Right, we've got Marc with us. Afternoon, Marc. How
Hi,
are
mate.
you, my friend?
Yeah, fine. All good.
We're at St Albans City. Lovely day, super pitch, and looking forward to playing football on it, no doubt.
Grass on the wicket. Yeah.
Lovely and big, innit?
Yeah, looking forward to this, really, to be honest. Not that many grass pitches now in the league, is there?
There isn't.
I was trying to think on the way here how many there are. There's not that many. No, they've got the pitch in really good condition. Speaking to Ian there, they've got a new groundsman, so fair play. End of season, not bad, and he'll have less work to do close season, won't he?
Yeah.
No, looking forward to playing here, mate. And we played here once before. Ironically, similar conditions in the heat.
Yeah, we were here 2 years ago, that was, 2019. Yeah. We drew 1-1 here.
Yeah.
And obviously today, you know, it's an important game. Well, every game is important, no doubt. And what is the team today?
Unchanged, I think.
From Balham? Or from last week?
No, from last Saturday. So, we got Niall comes back in. I think that's the one change. So, yeah, apart from that, the benches. We've got a whole back four on the bench today. Interesting, isn't it? Bobby Joe, Barry Fuller, Sammy, and Ed. We've even got the left-footed centre half and the right foot, so you can put all back four on.
Sit there and sit in the right position in the chairs.
And Morrow, yeah, so Morrow's back on the bench. So, yeah, we've got a really strong
striker.
bench. No, David and Callum Kennedy have got the bug that's going about, so no striker on the bench, but Morrow's obviously more than capable.
Yeah, he'd done that before. Just go back to Tuesday. It was a good run out and a good, very enjoyable game to watch as well. I really enjoyed it, and we've got Kingstonians in the final now, haven't we? It's been confirmed.
Yes, yeah.
Well, what about the date? It's on the 17th, isn't it?
Well, it's got to be somewhere. I think the thing is, if you enter these competitions, then you do sort of expect to have a bit of a snarl up. I do think, not Surrey's issue really, but I do think these county cups, they do kind of have to start them earlier, really, because they do tend to struggle. There's so many different playoffs now. And obviously Church in Cade has been a problem with getting that fixture played. Church are in the playoffs, and so it's obviously a shame that the competition's affected by not being able to fulfil a fixture. And it is a really good competition and one we really want to do well in. So it is what it is, mate. We'll play it when we have to play it, and we'll get on with it.
Will that be in the middle of the week that we play in the final of the playoff?
Yeah, if we're in the playoffs, yeah. I mean, there's still a bit of way to go in this league. But yeah, obviously our minds are that that it's favourable. We could be in that situation, but we'd rather play it in the week before the final than the week before the semi-final, because that disadvantage us, because whoever you play in the semi-final would have played midweek.
Okay.
So there is some rationale behind that. So we thought let's get to the final and then worry about the rest.
And it keeps ticking over as well. Another thing as well. They're not, another keep your match sharpness, fitness.
But there's 3 games to go here. I think it's exciting stuff.
Yeah, it's an important weekend. 2 games this weekend, obviously.
Put your shade on, guys. My eyes are hurting me.
No worries, mate. St Albans City today, and then Dulwich on Monday. Yeah, it's this lot have definitely still got an outside chance of getting into the playoffs, St Albans.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure how. The form's terrible.
Innit?
So, look, you can throw a blanket over almost the whole league, bar about 4 teams. It's been that type of season. Look, I stand by what I said at the start of the season. There was some sort of COVID funding infused budgets about this year, which has made it a lot tighter, this league. St Albans aren't one of those, by the way. They're a very well run club, and I'm really impressed with the way that Lawrence does things here, and we look at a lot of what he does, and we try to take inspiration from it. They had an amazing cup run, and they've done that 2 years back to back. So, but I think you've only got to look at the league table. What I did call it early on, I said, listen, there's a lot of money knocking about, a few players knocking about, and for that reason the league is tight. Do you know what I mean? So
sure. So today's about not just about the strikers. We've got Rutherford and Jeffers, both eyeing up the golden boot. So hopefully, be a few goals in the game.
Alfie's had a tremendous season. I mean, people don't realise he don't take penalties. If he takes penalties, he's on about 30 goals.
Yeah.
Which is to his detriment, to be fair. But listen, I think Dorking Wanderers are very much, we look at team sheets and we pick out 1 or 2 players, but when you look at ours, you're sort of picking out 5 or 6, if not more. We're a very much a well-rounded team. I think we've got Jason and Alfie playing again together, and they are such a threat. So we've had a great week. Good day training Thursday. Good evening, and yeah, the boys are very relaxed, mate. They're very relaxed, and we're excited.
What are you expecting for St Albans today? We've obviously seen the videos of their game, and their form at home hasn't been great at the moment. They've lost the last three, ain't scored the last three either.
No, they're not doing that great. I mean, they're not doing that well. That's the bottom line. But of course, you know, they're playing a team where they're going to have to leave everything out there. I think from their point of view, it's important they have a good start to the match. I think they'll be looking at us. They'll be looking at the goals we've scored and when we've scored them all early, and they'll be thinking, look, we need to make sure we have a fast start. So, but I don't think we're in any hurry. We're not going to score 2-3 goals every game. We just need to enjoy ourselves on a really well put together pitch, a great venue. Lawrence said it should be about 1,500 here, which is brilliant.
Wow.
And yeah, so I think it's nice to come to a different type of venue. And the pitch is going to play pretty decent, and it's big, so that'll suit us.
Definitely. Well, good luck today, Mark. Hope it goes
Cheers,
well.
mate.
And I'll catch up with you after.
Cheers, guys.